in 10 in Trap News Network. We back in the same, like cracking this thing. Said we back in this thing, back in this thing, back in this thing, like cracking this thing. You feel me? Like, comment, subscribe for everything we got going on here at 10 in Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use in. It's that knowledge though you can't get nobody's college though. Big dog, tap in with the tap in. You feel me? Go ahead and get into this good contiana. If ain't nobody said that, let you know that you can say that. Like, comment, subscribe, notification bell, hit all, stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest. What we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network, it's that news you can use. It's that knowledge you can't get nobody's college, big dog. Tap in with the tap in. You feel me? Like, comment, subscribe. Tap in with that. You feel me? Notification bell, hit all, stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest. Notification bell, hit all, stay. No, notification bell's up there. The subscription button's down there. Pointing is hard. Don't worry about it. Man at the Garden Freestyle. Please don't touch my. It got a body on it. Fairy Tales and Boogeyman out now on all streaming platforms. Big dog. Make sure you get into that if you ain't got into that. And drop a comment because the best comment between now and 25,000 subscribers gonna get $100. Best comment between now and 15,000 gonna get another $100. I don't know if I said it once, but if I said it once, I said it twice. If I said it thrice, I said it thrice, and I said it 4 times. So you know it's nice. You feel me? Let's get into Young and Hefe. Don't care about nothing but what the checks say. Big shout out to Young and Hefe. He don't care about what nothing but the checks say. He is reading off this good indictment for us. You feel me? Page 49. Big U Hob Act. Robbery is likely Luce Cannon will get harmed or in PC in the feds. It's very true. We finna get into this content. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Luce Cannon is giving up a lot of information by way of him not knowing what he doing in the word game that they play in the Fed. This is not the state. By way of these phone calls, by way of these platforms he has sat down on and got on here and implemented himself, as well as Big U and Robbery and attempt after attempt. You cannot do that. You can implement yourself. If you implement yourself in something and you happen to get indicted and go to jail, they're going to laugh at you. But when you implement other names who did not give you authority and or permission to place their name at the scene of a crime, that is telling. Now,
I've been saying for a long time that this nigga was telling. All of a sudden, niggas on blah, blah. Young and Hefe don't care about nothing what the check say. He already knew that he was telling. But I've been saying for a fact that this nigga was telling.
It might have been different if Luce Cannon was just talking on the phone and not knowing his phone was being tapped and he got caught up in the case. Then he would be able to get away with that. I didn't know my phone was tapped. I was just talking, to my guy, blah, blah, blah. But when you continuously get on phone calls and you in federal custody and you steady implement guys in crimes and they telling you the reason why part of this indictment came about is because things that you said on social nets, and you continue to give this same identity and as well slander Big U, you're not going to have nowhere to go in the feds but PC. And I wouldn't be surprised.
That nigga is going to end up in PC. I've been saying it for the longest, man. Did it not for the longest. Like, this nigga's going to end up in PC because you spoke too much, you did too much, you all over the flu, flammery, skullduggery, and the larceny. Nigga, you on internet talking, you on social media talking, you in a jail still talking on the jail phone. Like, bro, everything that he's done, Luce Cannon is going to be dealt with. And even on the PC yard, Luce Cannon still might have some problems, bro. You did too much, and I hate to say it, but I don't think that he's going to walk out of that penitentiary. I think that he might be, God bless his soul. You feel me? I see that as a likelihood.
When he arrives in LA, he's not going to MDC. He keep on getting on the phone.
He going to PC. Luce Cannon going to a protective custody unit. He might go to federal. He might go to a witness protection program.
Line, big useless this, big useless that. He's pointing the finger at Big U. He's trying to make it be known that he don't deal with Big U now. He's trying this as a strategy to show that he don't deal with Big U. But this is going to get him a keep separate. Mm-hmm. It's going to place a keep separate charge on him.
And they're going to put your ass in PC because you will keep away.
And that could get you in trouble in the feds as well because that looked as a snitching. Now, I'm going to go into depths and show how he's been telling and why this is going to get him in trouble. So this is what we are reacting to. The federal complaint that's going in front of the grand jury.
If I don't put you on
pages
mute, you gonna sit
48
here and
and
you gonna look at me because
49
you like, that's my man,
of the
that's my man,
federal
that's my
complaint
man.
and
And I
or
ain't no lie,
indictment.
your man, but I love you. Go your ass back to sleep. Put me on mute and I'm putting you on mute. I love you. You my baby. I got you. Nobody got your back like me. I got you forever. All right, let me see. Let me see. Can we zoom in? No, we can't zoom in on this. Well, I have no idea what this says. It's so small. I'm gonna hit up Young and Hefe and see if I can get him to send me this document though. But I know the Hobbs Act is robbery, violation. Okay, so robbery, violation of Hobbs Act as a racketeering activity. I can't really see it.
Okay, so that's what we going off of. You know what I'm saying? That's the paperwork. That's the federal complaint. This is not Young and Hefe. But I'm going to merge everything and help y'all understand that I'm not just talking.
Keep in mind, Hefe didn't been to the feds, so he's speaking on personal experience.
I'm speaking from experience of being in the feds.
What I just said that.
Luce Cannon is doing is telling, unbeknownstly to him, and it's going to get him in trouble. So, page 48 of this complaint. Robbery in violation of Hobbs Act and racketeering activity. According to witness.
Off topic. It's 4:57 in the morning, 7:57 in the morning in Atlanta, 4:57 in the morning in LA. I really want steak, eggs, and some biscuits. Some steak, some eggs, some biscuits, some potatoes. That'd be fire. I'm gonna make that happen for myself this weekend. I deserve that. I deserve steak, eggs, biscuits, and potatoes. For sure. I don't know why I just thought about that, but a fire steak with like some good chimichurri, some good eggs, and all that kind of stuff. If you ain't doing nothing for yourself this weekend, fellas, go get you some steak and eggs, bro. You deserve it. It's Friday. You know what I'm saying? You got Saturday, you got Sunday. You've been working hard all week. You've been doing your due diligence. Fuck them kids. Go sit down by yourself, smoke you a little blunt. Go sit at a little diner. You ain't got to sit in no crazy restaurant. Go sit at a little local diner in your neighborhood, in your community, and go have you a little steak, bro. Go spend $30 on some steak and eggs, my nigga. You deserve it. A little cup of coffee, a little orange juice, a little milk, whatever your get down is. But you deserve it, bro. Steak and eggs. If you gonna get yourself some steak and eggs in, this weekend, put steak and eggs in the chat. You deserve it, bro. Steak and eggs. You a steak and eggs type of nigga, bro. Don't let nobody tell you different.
And victim one corroborated repeatedly by wiretap and recorded meetings with Big U Enterprise members. The Big U Enterprise set up and execute robberies throughout Los Angeles. Normally, Henley provides the target and location while the robbery is committed by the Big U Enterprise. Directions used rolling.
That was Young and Hefe's background. I'm like, what the hell is that? That's Young and Hefe background.
60s.
Did y'all see me looking around confused? I was like, what the fuck is that noise?
Our other associates, the Big U Enterprise, as well as individuals who personally commit the robberies, will take a cut and then often sell the robbery proceeds or give the robbery proceeds back to a victim as a power tactic, installing fear of future robberies. Henley directs a robbery of conspiracies to rob a marijuana dispensary at gunpoint. So that's what I read off page 48. So as y'all see, they talking about the robberies. They're going in depths from one of their victims. You know what I'm saying? A victim who also turned
state witness.
An informant, you know what I'm saying, to start cooperating with him. So he basically like Big U Enterprise, you know what I'm saying, consists of whoever hangs with Big U. We ain't gonna even say the 60s, you know what I'm saying, associates and stuff like that. So he basically like Big U put together these big robbery rings, have his associates and people up under him, his minions, go out, rob people and stuff like that. Come back with the goods to him. So when the goods come back to him, they usually divvy the goods up allegedly. However, they choose to divvy them things up. And sometimes they don't get divvied up. Sometimes Big U keeps some of these possessions allegedly and sell them back to the victim that was robbed. Now, a lot of you guys are probably thinking like, well, why would he do that? You know what I'm saying? So, basis of thinking from what the people that have allegedly succumbed to this thinks is that this is a tactic to further warn them of his power and to let them know if you play, another robbery could be coming on down the line in or pipe. So Henley directs a robbery of conspiracies to rob a marijuana dispensary. Now y'all remember Luce Cannon speaking about this marijuana dispensary.
So all these things, like I've been saying, are in the discovery. Luce Cannon's been talking too much. That nigga's gonna end up in a hard situation. You feel me?
Dispensary. Page 49. Conspiracy to rob a marijuana dispensary at gunpoint. One such robbery occurred on July 2021 at an unlicensed dispensary in Los Angeles where victim 1 worked. Leading up to the robbery, Big U had been extorting victim for years, and victim 1 had been paying Big U Enterprises up to $25,000 per month when victim was at the top of his earning capacity. Shortly before the robbery, victim ceased making payments because he didn't believe it was necessary or he was not receiving any benefits from paying Big U. So here we is again, allegedly. You have this guy that they're saying that was a victim of the robbery who turned and started cooperating with the police. He got an unlicensed marijuana dispensary somewhere in LA. He said Big U pulling up, shaking him down. He said at his top end earning capacity that Big U was receiving $25,000 a month. So I guess he had a problem with paying this. After a while,
25 racks a month is a good amount of chili. 4 racks, 4 months of that, that's a hundo. Sheesh, that's a good amount of chili. That's some chiliana right there.
He got apprehensive with paying this, like, man, this is too much, or I don't see no reason for paying this. So he stopped paying, allegedly. None of this has not been indicted yet, but just giving y'all the patterns of things that's been said, things that's been cooperated, you know what I'm saying? Things that's been coincided, merged together. You feel me? How Luce Cannon keep hopping out here and how Luce Cannon have got on camera
and did and said too much and has put himself in a situation that he's not going to be able to come back from.
And basically second-handed what is being said by this victim and this person that's cooperating with the police. On the day of the robbery, approximately 11 of Big U Enterprises members and associates, including Robertson and Williams. Y'all know who Williams is. Tremaine Williams. That's Luce Cannon. Luce Cannon has been verbally, time and time again, hopping on his neck, placing himself in harm's way in or at robberies, which is okay. Can't nobody in the feds do nothing for you for telling on yourself. But when you are implementing other men in robberies who are not sitting beside you or who did not give you authority to place them at a crime, that is telling.
Luce Cannon is going to end up maybe possibly Swiss cheese. I'm not going to lie. He might end up Swiss cheese.
Both of whom victim 1, which was cooperating and I guess was the owner of the dispensary, saying that he knew whoever Robinson was and he knew Williams, which was Luce Cannon, he knew them well. Knew well as a member of the Rolling 60s, rushed into the dispensary armed with firearms and with masks. That's page 48 and 49.
So the feds are literally going to link up Luce Cannon's interviews with what's in the paperwork and then charge Big U on such because Luce Cannon is a dumbly womanly.
I can go more into the robbery because the robbery does further more detail in what happened. But I don't have to do all that. I just wanted to point that out. So with that being said, allow me to drop this clip.
Basically, it's like
Young and Hefe coming with everything but the check say.
Because he'll be like, he'll manipulate things. Like, we'll go and do something, and the same niggas we do it to show up to the house like 10 minutes later when we trying to, counting everything, right? And we be like, how the fuck they get that? Oh, well, we're going to just give them like $40,000 back and stuff like that. But because it's actually putting us in paperwork, right? And like doing like real police shit. I seen the nigga get like...
He's doing real police stuff, but then that's you doing flu flammery. Let me go ahead and get this real quick up. Young and Hefe did an amazing job with this video. Big shout out to Young and Hefe. Let me see. Robert put Victim 1 on the phone with Henley, who invited him to Henley's home. According to Victim 1, when Victim 1 arrived at Henley's Arlington premises, Robinson, Williams, and other robbers, Williams is Luce Cannon, by the way, Williams is Luce Cannon, were there, and the proceeds of the robbery inside Henley's home. Inside, Henley told Victim, that's how you rob yourself. Henley demanded $10,000 from Victim 1 to ensure the robberies did not occur. Henley also directed Victim 1 to identify other businesses and dispensaries that could basically be taxed the same way.
20 guns, and when he got 20 guns, he's selling them to the homies, but I'm like, why are you writing down the serial numbers? So it's like, he was doing like shit like that, and I didn't catch on. So it was like, I'm waking up now. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm
high-tech shit.
I'm his right-hand man. You get what I'm saying? So when it came down to like dirt and stuff like that, I'm going to get it. You get what I'm saying? And then, like, one day...
you know why he wanted to get a dude back to 40, right?
So right there.
Proven snitch.
Am I going to say that this man actually knew what he was doing? No. He was just on the Big U smear campaign. So he runs on the Big U smear campaign with WACK 100, and he's giving up all the juicy details. Things that don't need to be spoke on or said on camera, we are not about to speak on, or you have to speak on these things in a manner to where you're not facing what you're going through right now and your name is in some paperwork. Because your name is in paperwork, and the way that your name is being portrayed is not going to be good down the line in the feds. Now, as y'all see right there.
And then you think you finna go to the feds and do all that explaining? Well, no, because Big Useless. Well, because Big Useless said, nigga, you're fucked. You're fucked.
There. Victim 1, who was allegedly paying Big U all this money and who was the unlicensed marijuana dispensary owner, that's in the paperwork. That's in the complaint. He said out his own mouth that he had been to Big U house or a house of Big U to meet up and pick up what was just taken from him, to pay back for it, and things like that. He also said that he knows Williams, which is Luce Cannon. And you have a recorded audio of you right here placing yourself at that crime and placing yourself at these times that these things was happening. Off that alone, you are going to jail, regardless if they seen it. This guy is already an informant working for them people. He's an informant. He got tired of getting taxed. He thought him hitting the police might have stopped it. The police like, hey, well, hop in pocket with us. Continue operating. We gonna let you operate illegally. You doing it illegally, but you got some fish on the line for us. So we gonna allow you to continue dealing with him, and we're gonna give you bait money to give to him as well. Don't even go ahead. Just for you plugging in and hopping in and putting us on this, we gonna allow you to operate illegally while we catch this right over here. Because we feel this is more lucrative and something big.
So we're going to let you do your due diligence and do what you're going to do, but go ahead and give us up with this dude over here.
You can wrap a whole hood up in this and make this a whole big spectrum. You know what I'm saying? Just besides the local level raid and marijuana dispensary. So that is what Luce Cannon is not understanding. Luce Cannon continues daily to call in on these phone calls and all. No, this is all I'm saying. I know people was telling me to get off the phone. They already got Big Useless wrapped up. You know, everybody telling on him. Everybody out on bond except for me, Brick, and him. It doesn't mean that everybody is telling us out on bond.
Doesn't mean that at all. And it means that you're making your bad situation worse.
The reason why you not out right now is because of you, Luce Cannon, because of your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Because of the stuff you keep getting on the phone and saying. You're posing yourself
as a threat to the community and to those around you.
As a threat. The stuff that you saying, the menacing stuff that you saying and trying to make yourself a menace to society is going to stop you from being at home where you could be with your fam bam. Furthermore, if you keep going on this Big U smear campaign, that is going to get you in trouble in the federal prison. Now, I'm pretty sure you in Pahrump, California. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Pahrump, Nevada. The private jail, they got the PS5s. You can call and visit on the tablet, listen to the music. They got the plasma screen TVs on the wall, the good movies jumping off and all that. So your feet is kicked up, you having fun. They got the microwave in there, they got the hot water pot, all type of stuff, you know. As best as you can have it being in captivity, you're going to have it over there. Now, when the marshals come get you, they're going to come get you, and they're going to take you to Los Angeles. Now, being that you keep on...
When you go in L.A., you're going to be in trouble.
Hopping on this phone, you're not going to even get yourself to allow the comfortable stay that you should allow yourself in going to MDC LA, downtown LA Metropolitan Center, where I'm pretty sure Big U and Brick Baby is at. Now, you're going to PC yourself up. They're going to do it for you. They're going to automatically put a keep away on you because you keep on getting on this net, speaking slanderous. Stop placing that man in robbery. Stop placing him at crimes. I don't care if you did it with him. Say your part. As long as you keep placing his name in it, you're admitting guilt. And that guilt is going to get you in trouble lately. And I'm pretty sure they might put you in Santa Ana jail. That's going to tell us a lot. Or they might put you in one of them county jails to make your stay rough because you keep hopping on this phone running your mouth. They're going to say that they're PCing you up for your safety.
Oh, nigga. Oh, nigga. It's going to be ugly for Snitch Canny. It's going to get ugly for Loose Lips.
Furthermore, just this that's based on this complaint, your word, this victim word, and what you keep saying, that will get you in trouble and stabbed in the feds. Because when you go to the feds and they read your paperwork,
they're going to be like, this nigga can't keep his mouth closed. We're going to close it for you.
They're going to read that you said these things about Big U, pertaining to the robbery, pertaining to you implementing him in the demise of Nipsey. All this stuff, you are implementing him in things and basically pointing a finger at him. And the feds don't play that game. When you get to the yard and these things are in your paperwork, they're going to stab you and or PC you up. And I'm pretty sure you ain't going to have no slack with Big U. You're not going to have no slack with him. He's going to push that narrative that you are telling on him. And that is going to get you in trouble. So if you know what's real and you know what's right, bruh, you better try to clean this situation up. And that's what I got to say, and I'm going to conclude this there. It's your boy.
Big shout out to Young and Hefe. Don't care about nothing but what the check say. We up. We up out here to the next one, man. Y'all know the deal. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest, and it's free. Avenue Angel, so he's free. We go.